Hello, welcome back to Lamatique. I have two more junk journal flip throughs for you today. These will be listed in my new eBay store in the description below. These are some witchy, dreamcatchery kind of journals. I have two of them. They're kind of similar, different colors as you can see. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to move one off to the side. Here is the first one. Each one will come with a sticker sheet. This is the one that goes with the black journal. And then also some gems for you to decorate with. I've got a tassel here, or a dangle, whichever you prefer. It's got some charms, some natural stones, little resin roses. Oh, sorry, that's attached to the journal with a binder clip. The lid lobster claw has the wicker one attached to it. And then this little dangle has its own lobster claw. So you can unattach it and attach it to something else if you'd like. Got a simple bow closure with some gray ribbon here. I'm just going to slide that off. Here's my cover. There is some texture to it in that silver color. Some more silver behind. The fabric on the spine is the silver fabric, and the spider webs are like flocked washi tape. There's a little gem here, like the little gems I've included in the bag. And then the back has more texture with that silver. I believe this is 17 pages folded in half. In the front cover here in the pockets, we have 3 pieces of this The Week Ahead note paper. 2 pieces of this moon paper. 2 pieces of this moon note paper. Couple little index cards, different styles. I put the green one in there because there is little hints of green in the journal, as you can kind of see there. This paint chip, this is really neat. You see how it shines and has a texture? Thought that would be really cute to make a journal card out of, so I included that. 2 of these little take note papers. And then the Tim Holtz doll, kind of witchy. Like I said, little bits of green. This is a digital print. A couple little pieces of ephemera. Here's a sticker. Then just a couple little tiny pieces of ephemera. This is printed on the back, the digital is printed on the back of some scrapbook paper. We've got a little faux specimen card. Little digital print. This black paper is that 24-pound again. There's a little heat embossing of a feather down there. There's a bird. Here we've got a stamp of a moth. Hand-dyed feather paper. This paper is 24-pound too, so it's not as light as copy paper. It's a little thicker. Coloring book page with a dream catcher. Some craft brown paper. Little faux letter. This is a real wax seal there that it's closed with, but you can just slide that off. And then there is a little dragonfly sticker. Some black gems, black crystals. Sticker down there at the bottom. On the other side, we have an actual photograph, some offcuts of paper. This is a thicker one. That's a lighter one. I like to include a lot of little offcuts in that, so you can make your own little journaling cards and decorate in the journal how you would like. I don't put a lot of decoration in there. I want you to really be able to make it your own. Feather stamp. This is some crest paper. I can't remember exactly, but it's really nice. And I don't know if you can see that, but it has like almost like a little grid to it. And it's like almost see-through, but it's like really thick paper. It's really nice, like businesses use it to print important stuff and that. A page from a book of flowers. This one just has leaves. Here's a little index card I decorated. Stamps and a background. And then the back is blank for you to go ahead and write on. Hand-dyed paper. It's got like a little calendar, some tags, cut from various paper. This one is like a faux leather paper. This is a really cool texture. And it is black on the other side too. This is a page from the coloring book that I got from Ollie's. You'll see it in my Ollie's haul. This one I thought kind of went like perfect, because if you look at the paper that I used to make the book, it's very similar. Little swirly clouds and that. So I thought that went like perfect in this book. Here's the other side. Here, there is some heat embossing down there again. Sticker at the top. There is some stamping on this page. Little spider webs. That's that crest paper again. Here, there is some fabric, which again is just attached with the little bolt clip, binder clip. And then it's got a little piece that's slid over the top there, a little tab, die cut tab. So that just slides off and you can use the fabric anywhere in the journal you want. This is a black tulle. Then we have a black tulle with the little black sequins. And then this is a piece of lace with a spider web, which is the same as the front cover here. That's on the scrapbook paper. Hand-dyed paper with the dream catcher. This is the center. And this is one of those pages from one of the coloring books I got from Ollie's again. This was like the first page and it was full color. I thought it was really neat and went in here really well. So I thought that was really cute to put in the center. We got a real feather there. Some more little tiny ephemeras. Little feathers just in a little package. A little plastic sleeve. So you can take it out and do whatever you want with it. Then we have another flower sticker. A nice print of a mushroom on the forest floor. It's sort of a lightweight paper. There's like a cardstock offcut and regular offcut scrapbook paper. The other side of the hand dyed. Here's a little washi with like a stars pattern. The other side of the hand-dyed paper with the dream catcher. This is just a little empty craft paper envelope. Tag. A couple tags there. Just a journaling card. A little offcut of some wallpaper border. On this side there is a real wax seal, and then I've given you a sticker that's a double-sided sticker for the back of the wax seal, so you can use it to actually close something or decorate it somewhere. A little heat embossing on the envelope, and this is just a digital print, a digital that I printed on this heavy brown paper. Whoops. Slide all that back under there. And there's the crest paper again with the spider webs. Black paper with a little potion or ingredient bottle. The other side of that coloring page. Here is a couple more tags and a little flower. On the other side here, we have a tarot card, some hand-dyed and stamped index cards, and some offcuts of paper again. The other side of the book page, that flower, feather stamp again. Another little gem sticker and a heat embossed key. The other side of that dream catcher coloring page. I love that coloring page. We got some offcuts back here. Black cardstock, some paper, and then this was an offcut of a digital. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I could feel I was going to cough. I had to walk away. And then there is this little handmade card, some stamping and sewing. Whoops. So that's just that. This was tucked inside there, and then there's a little envelope to go with it. That was tucked under there. Okay, there we go. Then there was this little bit of ephemera. That was tucked under there. And a flower sticker. That was tucked under there as well. I think that was sticking out a little. Some more tags. Black cardstock, and then some scrapbook paper. Another little sticker, some kind of bug. Some kind of dragonfly or that. Moth stamp again. Moth stamp, sorry. Cauldron sticker on the black paper. The other side of that digital. I just think that's so pretty. Last page, and then here in the back there are some space stickies. Don't seem to be very sticky. Sticky notes. A couple cut aparts from a kit. A couple little note sheets. A couple more paint chips. Some gray, and then like some muddy brown colors. Muddy muddy black colors, like mud pie, shale, but it's like between like gray and brown to me. Here's some die cuts. There's two little die cuts of those faux specimens. There is a little piece of acetate, enough for you to make the two little specimen cards. Then there's some die cut flowers. This one has a little moth sticker up there on the top, and a little black cauldron down on the bottom. We got two of these sheets of black paper, which they're like a different texture. They feel like, it kind of reminds me of can't think of the word, construction paper, but it's not really. And then this is one of those offcuts from the dollar store. Looks like the handmade paper. I thought the color went well in there, so. And that is the end of that book. And that one is the black one. Now over here we have like the pink and purple black one. Here's its sticker sheet that will come with it. And these gems will come with this one. We have a dangle again on the binder clip. Same charm there. Little natural stones again. Sun and the moon. More natural stones. And another rose. This one also has a simple bow closure, and I'm just going to slide that off. Here's the front of this one. It also has a texture, and it's like sort of pink, sort of silver. It like shifts color a little bit. It's really neat looking, but it's like flowers. Here's your tag, a little gem. The spine fabric is this silky purple. And then here's the back. Again, it'll have those flowers, this silky purple material. They both have silver book corners. Let's get in frame. In the front here, we'll have a lot of similar. So 2 of those sheets like the other one had. 2 of these sheets. Same as the other journal. I believe there's 3 of these ones. Nope, 2. 2 of the butterfly one. A couple index cards in the colors for the book. Another one of those. Well, this one's metallic chip, which is a blue color. 2 of those take note. And here's the paper doll for this one. In front, got the little faux specimen. Picture of a purple flower. Again, that's like shiny, professionally printed. It's like a medium weight paper. Like it's a paper, but a heavyweight paper, but not cardstock. Stamp. On the other side here, we have a couple pieces of tiny ephemera, a flower, tiny ephemera, lined paper. I use this coloring book page for this one. It's like a lunar moth. Hand dyed cream catcher paper. It's like a journal card, or you can turn it into some kind of card. But it's printed on, this is like a lightweight cardstock, and it is a shiny print again. This is some shiny paper with the butterflies, and this is some hand dyed paper. Here's the digital in this one. On the other side here, we have that faux envelope. This one has the star wax seal. And again, it is actually closed with the seal, but this will slide off. That looks like that. And a little bug sticker. It looks like a butterfly. Green. like accounting paper. Ledger, that's the word. Oh, this printable is printed on this scrapbook paper, on the back side of that scrapbook paper. 24-pound black. There's a sticker and some heat embossing. Page from the book. Thought that looked really pretty in here. Some purple graph paper. Ooh. Index card that I decorated for this one. And there's the back of that one again, so you have a lot of space to journal on it. There's that moth sticker in this book. Stamp. Why do I always say sticker? On the other side, we'll have a couple journaling cards, a little calendar, tags, not journaling cards, but you can use them as journaling cards. This is a cardstock. This is from the paper used in the book. It's a butterfly sticker. Just some other paper I use, scrapbook paper. Back in there nice and pretty. That was weird. My printer just came out of nowhere. Give me a second. Okay, that was really strange. For some reason it just came on and restarted. Maybe there was a power surge or something. But it just said like system error, need to restart. I put the butterfly sticker back there. Here's the coloring book page for this one. It's like dream catchers and that. This is from one of those Ollie's coloring books. More of the counting paper. Page with stamps. Lined paper. Here's your material for this one. There is some pink tulle. Some lace with butterflies. That's what I used on the front of the cover. And this blue one with the little sparkles. I just thought that was really pretty in here. Kind of looks like a witch's potion or something. Thought you could use that in there anyways. See, there's that butterfly in the front. There's that piece there. So this is scrapbook paper. Hand-dyed dream catcher paper. Here's the center for this one. Thought that was really pretty. So you've got a feather in this one too. And two little pieces of ephemera. So this one has like different pages in it than the other one, but you're still going to find a lot of the same or similar little ephemera put inside for you to use. Can't seem to get that back in there. There we go. Oh, now my feather's popping out. This one was a little big. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. I love that page. Got a flower here. That really nice print. Offcut of some scrapbook paper and some other scrapbook paper. So this one's heavier, that one's lighter. And that flower back in there. The other side, the hand dyed. These are just some tags again in the thing. So this is pretty much the same, just different patterns, different journaling card. And here you do have a similar seal, different colors. And then this is similar, the heat embossing is on the opposite side. And this is actually a different print than the other one. And again, it's on that heavy brown paper. These colored papers are 24 pound again, so a little thicker than the lightweight. The other side of that coloring page, hand dyed paper, that beautiful moth again. The other side of the book page. Here is the tarot card for this one. And the hand-dyed and stamped index cards. Offcut of some cardstock. And offcut of some paper. This side there are some more tags again. And another flower sticker. And this one did have some, oh, this has heat embossing, but it's just like an ink spot. And that beautiful sticker up there, I love that. It's so pretty. Sorry, it wasn't sitting right. The other side of that digital, I love that digital with the flowers. That's so pretty too. The other side of the moth coloring page. Here there are some offcuts of paper and a little homemade card, well, handmade card that I made for this one. Has some sewing details and a little envelope. Some little stamping is on the card. Slide that back in there. And they have a little piece of ephemera and another sticker. Then on the other side, we have a couple tags. This is that faux leather paper, purple cardstock, and an actual photograph. Oh, and there's a little sticker of a dragonfly. Here is the back of the book. You've got those sticky notes too. Two little cut aparts where the colors go better in this book. Two little paint chips, colors that I thought were nice in the book. 3 little sheets of pink notebook paper. Here are your faux specimens. So you've got 2 of those faux specimen cutouts. There is a piece of, I know it's there, but I can't see it. Oh, the acetate. I see it now. Piece of acetate, enough to make both of those. Again, some flower cutouts, a little cauldron cutout, and a butterfly sticker. So you can make your own little faux specimens. 3 of this purple notebook page. And a piece of offcut from the dollar store again, of that handmade paper. This one's a different color, obviously. Put all that back in there. I hate when that does that. I guess hate is kind of strong for a piece of paper, but you know what I mean. Just stay where I want you to stay. And there we go. That is the end of that. So, I hope you enjoyed. I should have more coming soon. More videos coming soon. I'm going to try to get back to like 1 a week very soon here. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe. Links in description below. Have a great day. Thank you.